In the morning of my life, I sat at the knee of my grandmother. I learned what is in me. I learned who I am. I am the fruit of the earth, the seed of my people, the living remnant of a culture that will never end.
Haka was a vital part of training, used especially to unify a war party. Unity in Haka meant the warriors had found favor with their gods. If the war party was not unified, it was a bad omen. Haka was also used at the arrival of visitors and on the battlefield at the successful conclusion of a battle. Tradition indicates the dance was highly ritual in content and invoked the Māori god of war, Tūmātauranga. The precise movements of the haka often suggested what awaited the warrior's adversary. This unusual dance is also performed.
are called Nafa. Everybody say Nafa. Come on, everybody, Nafa. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Sione Malaitau Tarikavini Kavuni Tomilang Toki Tate Kauta Tapuate Kolomo Obege Mo Uitau Mo Peau Junior. You try it. Well, today Junior's gonna pick 2 volunteers. We're gonna demonstrate how we play our drums here in the island of Tonga.
The most enjoyable part would definitely be the reaction of whoever the audience is. The crowd. During the show here at PCC, it's definitely the reaction I get after I'm done performing or done doing the drums.
Let me ask my drummers one by one, see if they're ready for you. Georgia, are you ready? Georgia's ready, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Japan, are you ready? Japan is ready, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Georgia, it seems to me you know what you're doing. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit faster, okay? Now up!
Meeting people, being able to perform, that's something I always enjoy, performing, being in front of a group of people in order to not only share what I enjoy doing, but be able to maybe give them a bit of happiness, a bit of relaxation out of all the other things that are going on in the world. I think that interacting with people is definitely one of the pluses.
Japan, you ready? You played these drums before? Yes. No. In that case, I follow you. Japan, ask everyone see if they're ready for you. Are you ready? Yeah! Japan, I want you to ask them like this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Japan, I see you have a lot of friends out there. How many of you are from Japan? Japanese? Whoa. Okay, ask them, are you ready in Japanese? Are you ready in Japanese? Are you ready in Japanese? Oh, come on, I want to hear everybody say yeah! One more time. English. Are you ready? Yeah! And your final test in Hawaiian. Aloha! Japan, follow me, okay? We have some fun. Nama!
Are you having a good time? Are you happy? Do you want more? Do you want more? Say some more. We got some more. Do you want to see the tree climbing? You want to see the tree climbing? There's a sign on the tree that says, please do not climb the tree. Do you want to see it anyways? Don't tell anybody. Raise your hand if you really want to see it. That's not enough. I need 2 more people. Raise your hands. That's too many. Put your hands together. Come on, put your hands together. Put your hands together. And let's pray for the climber. We have a climber getting ready. The young man, knowing the danger of this particular task, he's going to take on. Come on, put your hands together. Come on. Come up. Come on. Come on. Push up. Stop. Push up. Push it good. Everybody scream. Help yourself. You want him to jump to the next tree? And the next one, and then to the hospital? Everybody say, jump!
Jump! You serious?
What's this?
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Are you ready?
Yeah!
I said jump!
Jump!
No!
He's the only climber left. He's a happy climber. Last week was windy. It was a sad week. Yeah! We have no monkeys, so we train the men. Give it up one more time, all the way from Samoa, White Muscle.
features trees, plants, and flowers that are indigenous to Samoa. The coconut tree, banana tree, breadfruit tree, sugar cane, tapioca and taro, nonu, mulberry, pandanus, hibiscus, and more. Let's visit our village cooking hut and see how we, or I should say the men, prepare these native foods.
Young man today here with me will share with you some of the things that are very important here in the cooking. Now, the coconut tree is a tree of life in Polynesia. I'm sure when you arrive in the airport, you see all the coconuts. But I want you to know that the coconut tree is a tree of life, that Tom Hanks would not have made it back if it wasn't for the coconut. Coconut is the biggest seed because the coconut, as a seed, germinates. The shoot comes out of the coconut, it becomes another tree. All the other trees, they have seasons. This tree never stops bearing fruits. It continuously provides the coconuts for us. We use the coconut, we can eat it, we can drink it, we can make the milk. Milk becomes oil becomes lotion, oil becomes soap. The fiber of the coconut we use to make the rope from. And the rope, if you look into our buildings, it is a rope that binds everything together. The buildings, the weapons, the tools, whatever we have, the canoes, everything that is bound together, it is from or by the rope that comes from the coconut husk. In Samoa, we call the coconut juice the vai mai langi. If you break it down, it is water from heaven. It is the best drink that you can ever have. In all of Polynesia today, we enjoy and we have a great respect for the coconut tree, the tree of life. Cooking in Samoa, it is a hard work. And in Samoa, the man cook to show his respect to his parents and his sisters. When the man cooks the food, he brings the food into the house and serves his family first, his parents and his sisters. But today, we'll share with you how it is that we go about doing this cooking. First of all, the fire is made, and you must have that fire burning. The fire is your clock. In Samoa, your father expects you to have that fire light up first, and you work according to that fire. So it is important that you have that fire burning first of all. The next thing you must have going is the shredding of the coconut. In Samoa, the coconut milk is used every day for cooking. The fish, cooking on vegetables, anything that we have in Samoa is cooking with the milk. As our young man shred the milk here today, many coconuts are used to make the milk because we live in extended families. The use of the leaves in the cooking is very important. You have foils that provided, different things that are used in your country. In Samoa, leaves are very important, that we must know which leaves you use for certain things. First of all, banana leaves. When you pick a leaf, what do you notice with the leaves? You can break them like this. What you need to do is solve that problem. First of all, this is the banana leaf. What do? You take the spine out first. Take the spine out. What we're going to do now, we make sure we put this on the fire, and only that will change the texture, but also sterilize this leaf for the cooking. One of the most important things that we have, because we're surrounded by the water, is the fish. And the young man must know which fish is available at a certain time of the year. And most important thing that we want to have a whole fish together at the end of the cooking. What we do is place the fish inside the leaf right here. Right there. You got your seasoning, you got everything that you want to end this fish. And we're going to make sure we wrap it together. When the fish is cooked, to open it, you don't have to deal with the braiding. All you do is turn it over, and there will be a zipper in the back. And I'm going to show you how to unzip it. And the fish, of course, is going to be hot, and it'll be very delicious. Now, we have here the taro leaf. In Samoa, taro is what, when you go to a luau in here in Hawaii, you run into the poi that comes from the taro. Now, anybody out here like poi? We don't like it. We have our own poi. we all have pois in Polynesia. Poi doesn't mean taro. Poi means mashed. So you also have your poi. That is the mashed potato. We have our poi, is the ripe banana with coconut milk and some orange leaves in it. And it tastes very good. It's like a smoothie. But that's our poi. Now here we have the taro leaf. What I'm going to do here very quickly is show you how to put this together. Leaves, separate leaves. I'm going to pinch the side of the leaf here to make a bowl-like form. From the middle finger to the two fingers on the outside, I'm going to pinch the side. I'm going to turn it like this, and it's going to be a bowl. A young man here will squeeze the milk into this, right here. That's pure milk. Now we usually mix it with onion and salt. We're going to cover it up. That banana leaf that we used earlier, I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to wrap this around. And the next layer is the breadfruit leaf, where you place it like this. And cover it up like this.
is also performed.
In the morning of my life, I sat at the knee of my grandmother. I learned what is in me. I learned who I am. I am the fruit of the earth, the seed of my people, the living remnant of a culture that will never end.
Haka was a vital part of training, used especially to unify a war party. Unity in Haka meant the warriors had found favor with their gods. If the war party was not unified, it was a bad omen. Haka was also used at the arrival of visitors and on the battlefield at the successful conclusion of a battle. Tradition indicates the dance was highly ritual in content and invoked the Māori god of war, Tūmātauranga. The precise movements of the haka often suggested what awaited the warrior's adversary. This unusual